I'm KOE, and if you're new to my channel is about study videos, but it initially started with food cravings and it turned into something else. So I didn't have an update for quite some time. So it's been a month, I think, for the diary update. Anyway, here I am now. So I'll get this out of the way. So, in any way, the products that I'll be presenting here or I'll be using is not sponsored in any way, or whatever you see logo here is not sponsored in any way, or I'm not advocating for it. It's just that I'm using it because it works for me, or in the meantime, at least. So, as you see, I just got a haircut. So, all the bleached, yeah, some of my because it's not charged before this because I decided, oh, it's time for an update and I haven't updated my channel. So I just had a haircut, a salon near our home. So that, and all my old bleach hair is gone. See that? I've had shorter haircuts before, so doesn't matter. Woo. Anyway, also the salon recommended this milk protein because my hair is so frizzy, and they said that this protein, or at least this spray they recommended, would make my hair less frizzy. I don't know. I'm not an expert, so why not trust them, right? I'm like spraying on the right spot. Because I look like Dora the Explorer, and there's nothing wrong with that, but my hair just goes poof when it dries out. Then there's nothing wrong with that, but I look like a cheese ball when I'm walking. Anyway, that, and so this is the one I've been using for my hair after shower. So update. Oh, most of my contents transition from food cravings to study videos because I think the food cravings is not doing me good, but I still want to do that. Also, my channel transitioned to study videos because, well, I need to study, and two birds with one stone. I could study. Well, it forces me to study because if you know that I don't have a good study habit, so making these videos forced me to actually study, right? Anyway, so I said a sustainable glow up, right? My update would be I started oil pulling again for my teeth, and it made wonders. Like, I don't know if you could see it, but it's whiter. Before it was so yellow, even though I brushed. It's so yellow. But look at this. Okay, I'm not advocating for oil pulling, but if you do, try it. If it works, then good. If it doesn't, so oil pulling, I usually do it in the evenings because I don't want to do it in the morning. And since a paper said it would be 20 minutes, so before I used to time it, now I just do something, studying or with the computer or editing the videos while I will pull. Yeah, it's like, yeah, yeah, it looks so stupid, but it works. And then after that, before I finish the oil pulling, I do the oil cleansing. Yes, I said it before in my previous diary that it's so tedious to have a skincare, but for the purpose of having a sustainable glow up, because I want to make my skin glow or at least improve in some areas, My nose is like a strawberry. It has a lot of blackheads that even if I do this, but this works. This works. This Hada Labo oil cleansing. So I do this only in the evening and like 5 minutes. Oh, it's oiling. Ooh, tissue, tissue, tissue. Ooh. No, that. And then after oil cleansing, I used a facial wash with a bit of scrub. I know people would say, you shouldn't scrub your face every day. No, I just put a little bit, like a little bit with the facial wash. Because that worked for me. So if something works for you, it doesn't matter. If people say it, it gives microdermabrasions, but it worked for me for a whole while. The St. Ives scrubs. I know it's controversial, but it works for me. And after that, I pat my face with a tissue. Yeah, it's not economical. You should pat your face with a towel, but the tissue works. I don't have the unnecessary bumps on my face anymore. Anyway. Also, after that, I'm, I'm sweating. Anyway. After that, I use a serum. Oops, serum. And this is J Skin Beauty Skincare Hydrops Glow Boost Serum. The truth is, I didn't buy any new skincares. I told you before, I tried a lot of skincares and they're piling up in my drawer. So, what I did was check on the available skincare I have and remember which one actually worked. I just stopped doing it. So, I just going back to this one. So, I just one, two, oh, that's a lot. Just, just, that's a lot. Ah, I can't believe a lot of vloggers do this. Get ready with me. I don't know how they do this, but for me, I'm just a normal person. Oh, it's still green. Okay, so that's a lot of serum. Anyway, yeah, I'm sorry because I still have a lot of fillers in. I'm nervous. It's just like they said, talk to your audience like you're talking to a friend. Well, I'm talking to you like, well, even if I'm talking to somebody, I probably would be like this. Oh my god. Okay. After that, okay, according to the instructions, after putting in the serum, you put in itemized. This one. I'm not pro- yeah, and I'm not promoting. I just use I just use whatever available skincare I have on my drawer, which I stop with because it takes a lot of time. But again, if I want to do a lot of changes with my face, I need to put in the effort, or at least the smallest skincare I can do. Oh, also, this is just the morning. For the evening, I use toner after shower. But now I just don't use toner. I just don't use much on my face. And then this one, you just need a little bit. Two, three, and that's it. Just need a little bit of that. And this is practical because no, I mean the size or the amount of this product because you just need a little bit of it. You don't have to lather it like, an ASMR. Okay. I just need to use it like so. Okay. And I know you are gonna say, why am I not including my neck? Well, I don't know. It just feels itchy. Maybe I'll include my neck once I have the thingies removed, the warts and all. We all have that sometimes, and just go to the derma, or at least some would do it themselves. I'm probably gonna be one of those. After that, that's nice. Oh, also an update. I know I said I don't have the best nails in the world, but I tried growing my nails because I consider doing the gel thingy, the extension, the I think it's not sustainable for me. It costs a lot of money, and it will take a lot of time to learn how to get my nails done and be a klutz, and I keep on erasing it, and then so what I did is just growed it like this. I'm sorry. Next time I'll definitely charge this microphone. So my brothers and my mom, they all have these hands like model hands, while me and my sister, my dad, we all have these kikiam type fingers. Can you relate to that? Like the best female features are you can see them with your brothers, while your father's um, features are with you. So, and I can see the balding. Oh, also, other than that, I scrub them and I let them grow this time. And I just shape them into this half moons. I hope I feel like when I have long nails, I feel like a chicken. So, but I'm just saying that's for me, and it easily gets dirty. So I keep my nails short and tidy. I know it's not good because it's it's probably very painful when it gets too short, but before I would do that because it gets so dirty. I just cleaned it, and then just a minute later just what where did that come from? I don't know. But it just gets dirty while I'm not looking at it. So, okay, after that, Hydra Moist sleeping mask. I know I'm not sleeping, but I'm using it as a moisturizing thingy. Next would be let it moisturize. Actually, I already put it in my waxed legs. Oh, also sugar waxing. Still good. Still good. It, it lasts for weeks compared to soft waxing and hard waxing or shaving, especially shaving. Shaving is so itchy. So I transition. I shifted to sugar waxing, and I make my own sugar wax with just water, lemon, and sugar. Whatever you like, white sugar or brown sugar. But I think white sugar does the trick instead of the brown sugar. Brown sugar is much softer, I think, if you make your own brown sugar. I if you make your own sugar wax, brown sugar is softer than white sugar if you do your own sugar wax. I just use the a glass jar and then use the microwave and do the ice method. You can find it in YouTube, I'm pretty sure. And then you cool it and then you can store it. So what I do is I do a big jar this big, and then I can use it for like a lot of sessions. So I don't have to make sugar wax every time I have to wax. I just have to store it and it gets hard. So when it gets hard, I just have to microwave it again so I can use it. And pro tip, it's a game changer. Use a spatula or a tongue depressor if you would. I don't know. We have a lot of tongue depressors from clerkship from because I thought we need those a lot. So we bought a box of tongue depressors. So now it's useful. I'm using it as a waxing applicator. Still worth it as long as you find a use for it. Anyway. Oh, also this is Nivea Med Repair um, lip balm because I tend to play around with my lips. Like I do this when I'm not doing anything, or I just it's a bad habit and it keeps giving my lips a lot of um, small wounds, which is not good. Like if, when you're just staring blankly, and you just, which is not good. See, I'm doing it right now. I put this to remember that I shouldn't do that to my lips. And is it just me? But I want to put my makeup. I want to put makeup on my face, like those people on social media or everyday people that actually puts on makeup just because they want to. Other than that, other than they the it's a I'm sorry. Other than that, it's a job requirement. So I'm not good at putting makeup really. Even if I tried the YouTube tutorials, I know it's easy. They make it look so easy. But when I applied it, even the eyeliners, uh, I tried the tape method. I tried the hacks or the thing. It just doesn't work on my eye shape. So sucks for me. Um, and that's it. That's how I do my morning. Oh, it's still open. Oh, also, I am using this one. So I got an old mascara wand or gel wand because it's so old. Because it's so old, I just emptied it because the product seems unusable and anyhow. So I just removed the product from this mascara wand container and washed it and then put alcohol and sterilize whatever. And then got some coconut oil from the one that I've been using for oil pulling. This one. So I put it on my eyebrows and on my eyelashes before bedtime or after my skincare, and then I put this. This is the last thing, and then I'll do that. Just one, and then when I remove the excess, and then just put it over my brows and then my eyelashes. And truth be told, I don't know if it really works, but I could say that my eyelashes and my eyebrows have stopped falling off. Don't know. Before I used to have a lot of falling hair. I know I have thick eyebrows. It doesn't look that thick because I tend to pluck a lot, which now I am fighting for my life for cutting my nails and for my eyebrows. I'm really tempted to cut them again or pluck them again, but I'm stopping myself because if I want to have the areas that have sparse areas, I would have to wait for it to grow. Just stop all the treatments except for of course for the serum or oil that you would like to help with the growth. Okay, I'm finished with that. Yeah. Ooh, I'll do that. This one's here. This one goes. Also, I've been starting to do my chores little by little. I know my walk-in closet needs. It's called a walk-in because you just pass through that cabinet and go to the CR, right? There. This is a bad thing. When you, s- I start when you have a lot of clothes. We have a lot of clothes because of hand-me-downs, and of course, as you grow up, you have a lot of you buy clothes, right, for certain occasions. But I'm the type of person that even if it doesn't fit me in the meantime, I don't want to give it away or throw it away because I know that there will come an occasion that I will use that for? Are you that type of person? Because I am that kind of person. I feel like if if I give this away and that occasion comes, I would probably think way back to that moment and say, I have that. Why would I spend more money to buy that thing again? That's so stupid. So now a lot of clothes are in our closet. But if you have those t-shirts from high school or like a memorabilia type of thing, yeah, I have one. I have those like college shirts with they are important to me because they are unique shirts. So I don't want to throw them out or donate them because it's something special for me. So I don't give them out. That's bad because especially those with names. Like if I would be receiving a shirt and that says, "Hi, I'm KOE." Good if your name is KOE, but if it's not, it would be like, "So you're KOE?" No, no, like that. So ah. Also, for girls, I know this is a guilty thing. We tend to stock our dresses, right? If it's just me, I don't know about you, but it's for certain occasions you buy a dress or a certain type of clothing, but then you know that you want to put it away or just put it in storage because you know that there will come an occasion that you will use that dress again. That's why you are just not giving it away, or you will like, but I can use this some other occasions, right? That's why girls' clothes are so big. It's not because of the unlimited shopping or the unli clicks on online shopping. It's not that. Most of the time, it's because we don't want to give away or throw away or get rid of those clothing pieces because they are good, and you know that fashion cycles are fast. Maybe it's not trendy now, but it will be trendy again like maybe next year or 2 years. Fashion cycles are very fast. What may not be fashionable now will be fashionable again next year or next fashion cycle, which is maybe a month from now. That's how. And besides, I that also applies to house clothes, home clothes. I don't know how what you call it, but there are these pieces of clothes that is almost like a rag, has a lot of holes in it. The prints are all faded, but I'm sorry, but you have to not give it away, throw it away. It's so comfy, and it reminds you of home, and you just don't want to treat. My dad tends to do that. He's like he, he snatches my old clothes without saying anything because it's too ragged. Like there was a t-shirt and it's already ripped on the collar. It has holes because it's been in the laundry for a lot of cycles, and I still wear it because it's comfy, it's soft, and it feels like home. It's one of those shirts that you don't want to get rid of, or that shorts for guys. I know this is true. For guys, you tend to not give up your shorts that has a lot of holes in it, or at least it's not even a functional pocket. It's so comfy that piece of clothing will always be in your closet, right? Yeah, it's the same for me. There are a lot of those, and my father would say that clothing would just disappear. I know but he has a point because there are some clothing that you cannot go out of the house because it has a hole on the butt. And we would make a joke out of it. Oh, you have an air conditioner behind your butt, or it's so airy. Yeah, seriously, there are a lot of those kinds of things. Also, even shoes. I know a lot of people would have those shoes that keeps that you keep wearing them and it keeps getting damaged, but you keep on repairing them because it's your favorite shoe, or it's your go-to shoe. So even if you have the capacity to buy another shoe, you just can't help but use that same old shoe or same old footwear until it's unusable. I think we all have that phase when everything was in college. I would wear flip-flops, slippers, flip-flops going to our classroom. And I just woke up and then I just ran for the classroom because I'm 5 minutes late. And I don't have the luxury of, because sleep is I don't have the luxury of, fixing myself up. Like, I need a lip gloss and I have a full skincare routine. No, I just showered the night before, and then when I wake up, it's either what I slept in, the clothes I slept in, or when I wake up, I, w- I would change into something appropriate at least and just wear slippers, flip flops, or if I'm being if I'm being masipag for that day, I would wear pants, a proper shirt with the collar on, and then a rubber shoes, which rarely happens. I usually go for the clothes I slept in, which is short shirt, and then just run away with my notebook or the bag with my academic things in it, and then just walk or fast walk going to the classroom, which is convenient, by the way, because my old dorm was behind the university's library, so I just have to walk fast enough and know the shortcuts going to that building. Like, give me 5 minutes, I'll be there. And then you just sleep in class and then just nothing happens. Oh, God. But I really do not want to be late. I always, it's either I'm late for 10 minutes or something, or I'm very early, like an hour before, because I feel like getting lost going to the venue or going, unless I know the venue very well, I would be there on time or be late for a couple of minutes. But other than that, if it's my first time there, I would be like 2 hours ahead. That's how I prep going to a venue. I would have Googled it. I would have Googled it the night before. I would have checked the landmarks. I would have checked how much the fare for the bus or the jeep going there. Oh, also, when all else fails, just ask somebody. I would just ask, "Sir, saan po yung ganito? Sir, ma'am, saan po dito yung..." Here in the Philippines, strangers, or at least the people you ask passing by, or at least the vendors around those areas, are very kind enough to tell you directions, especially when they work around those areas. They would tell you shortcuts. Yeah, people here are very kind. They would tell you where, unless they're snobby, which is rare, because who's an ass that would just not give directions unless you are not really familiar with the area. Other than that, they would ask another person for the direction if they don't know anything about that. Like, pre, ano daw, saan daw yung ganito? Hindi ako sure dito eh. Like that. See, people are kind. You just extend a helping hand to those getting lost. Especially when I started commuting. Oh god. My parents didn't like me commuting. And also it's also a part of them monitoring me. So in during high school I curfew was like bahay, uwi. It means home, school, home. The only time you go to your classmates' birthday party or to someone else's venue or place other than school related, you will have to go with a chaperone. Chaperone. You will have to go with somebody else, which is like an adult. When I say adult, like your mom or your dad, which is embarrassing for a high school student. But truth is, now that I'm an adult, is it really that embarrassing to take your mom and your dad going to your high school events or even an elementary? Before I'm the I don't know if this is relatable to you, but when you're in high school, it's really embarrassing to be seen with your parents. I don't know if this is a rite of passage of some or something. There's just this feeling of being independent in high school where you like I can do I can do this, I can do that without asking help from my parents. I mean, of course they would help you, but I keep glancing on this microphone because I'm afraid that it will just shut off. So that I don't. God, is it is it a normal thing that usually elementary students or high school students don't want to be seen with their parents, or it's just it feels embarrassing, or the typical scenario of mom, stop saying that, or can you not be does it still apply now? I don't know, but in my time, or in my case, I feel that way, especially if your parents just your parents just shows up out of nowhere in school, and then you think, am I in trouble? What are they here for? Did I do something wrong? Did I forget something? Is there something going on at school that I am not aware of? It's, it's like when I see my parents there, it means I'm in trouble of something. My parents rarely do go to school unless it's, of course, it's a PTA, or it's something that a program for the school would need their assistance, right? So that anyway, as for my YouTube update again, for a month, so I now have 8 subscribers. Yay! And it's such a joy to have 8 subscribers. And don't believe those people saying that you just need this to have 10,000 followers in overnight. No, it doesn't work that way. Maybe if it works to a certain extent, maybe 100, or realistically saying your first set of videos will suck so bad, you will realize that, oh my god, nobody gives a fuck about me. Is that okay to say? Yeah. Nobody gives a poo. uh, yeah. So also, I really want, for me, this is my sustainable glow up. Have a haircut, have a small skincare routine. Just how many steps? Oil pulling. I know. Oil pulling is oral. It's oral. It's not skin contact. Oh, also that I brush before I facial wash or oil cleanse because the microbes or the germs from your there's something from your mouth that when you clean it and it goes to your skin, it it irritates it or it causes acne or pimples. I don't know. But ever since I heeded that advice to not brush after, so just to make I brush and then I facial cleanse instead of just just make sure that when you brush, you do the cleanse, facial cleanse, instead of brushing while cleansing because you're just spreading the germs from your mouth. Also, tongue scraping. Yeah, tongue scraping. Tongue scraping is really a game changer. Maybe it's not, maybe because a lot of people already do tongue scraping, but for me, who doesn't do tongue scraping ever since the world began, I just started tongue scraping a month ago, and it it really helps. It aside from the oil pulling for the teeth, when you tongue scrape, you also remove the ones stuck to your tongue surface that the oil cleansing did not remove. So I observed that my teeth got whiter. My teeth didn't have as much plaque growing on it compared to if I brushed alone. Or maybe it's just me, but I don't have anything to compare it. But I see that there are a lot of areas in my mouth that is very clean and it removes the bad breath. Seriously. Before, I'm not saying I have bad breath, but definitely I would say that the mouth feels cleaner. The mouth doesn't have that feel when you wake up that is like that. There's this very not comfortable this very uncomfortable feeling in my mouth when I wake up. And I don't want to gargle water first thing in the morning. I don't it doesn't feel nice. So that also. But brushing in the morning, I don't do tongue scraping in the morning though. I do tongue scraping the night before. And I also wait 30 minutes before I brush. So after I ate, I floss and then I oil pull for like 20 minutes. And then after finishing, I'll just put my oil cleansing and then that's when I bleh, and then brush. Then after brushing, I'll scrape and then that's when I'll rinse or I'll do the next process of the oil cleansing and then facial wash and then the skincare, right? The serum, or toner muna. Toner, and then the serum, and then the sleeping mask, which I use as moisturizer. And then I use the coconut oil for my eyebrows and for my. You just need a little, like really little. When I say little, you just and then remove the excess, and then for the whole thing, that's it. You don't have to do anything else. Also, I started scalp massages. I know I said I wanted to grow my hair like a princess type length, going to the waist. So I started the scalp massages. 5 minutes of scalp, or 5 to 10 minutes of scalp massages. I just hang in the at the edge of the bed and I'll just massage my scalp once a day. So I don't see maybe because maybe because I'm not putting a lot of a lot of comparisons for these claims, but for me, I would see differences from if you would see my previous video, which I look haggard and all the problems in the world and sadness is there. Now I'm trying to be happy and trying to do good. Oh, also, shout out to those taking the PLE this last week and this week. I know it's hard, but you'll get there. And I hope so for me too. You can do it. Konti na lang. As for me, I'll be aiming for the March or April. I'm still waiting for the PRC to review the calendar for 2025 because I'm waiting for the PLE, the March April season. I hope my classes will end before the March April PLE before I could take it again. As long as there's life, there's hope. Habang may buhay, may pag-asa. So don't give up in trying to achieve your dreams or okay, that was dumb of me. I didn't turn on the extension, so my tablet wasn't charging. So amazing. That I feel like this is talk therapy. This is my personal talk therapy, and if a lot of you can relate to my content here in YouTube, uh, if you like study with me sessions, I have those. If you have this talking diary, this this video diaries, I know I see a lot of video diaries having actual videos of what they're doing, but I want to keep that private. I'm just gonna talk about those things. And if that's for you, just we're just talking like friends here. You can subscribe to my channel and help me gain the first 1,000 subscribers. I hope I could have that within this year. I hope so. Being a YouTube content creator is not easy. I, I'm not a full-time YouTube content creator, but I could feel that this really eats a lot of time unless you are making templates, which I did. I made templates so that after I shoot, I just insert it with my cup cut cup cut cap cut template and just render it after so that it wouldn't take much of my time editing. That's how I save time to do my videos. So if it would really be it would really be a big thing for you to subscribe to my channel. To subscribe to my channel if you like my content. And I'll be updating my diary or maybe just be here. So this is just talking therapy for us. We'll just talk a lot about things that I think is funny or I think if it just happens to me or if you can relate that you have those kinds of moments, this channel is for you. So please don't forget to like this video if you really like it, of course, or like my other videos if you like them, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.